Welcome back. In this video, I'll go over some good healing etiquette. Although many of these behaviors only get appreciated in the heat of the moment, they're still worth doing because their combined effect has a subtle yet long-lasting impression on almost anyone you heal for or heal with, even those players who can't quite put their finger on it later. The first and perhaps most obvious is stop running away from the tank when you pull aggro. Run toward while fading. It's about that easy. If the fade resists, you might not die. Second, res as soon as you're out of combat. The faster you get the dead up, the quicker you can make the next pull. Number 3, announce your ability to keep the pace. In other words, say when the pace is perfect, that way nobody has to guess. Or say when the pace is too slow with phrases like, mana's good, pull at your will, or pull if you want to, or faster if you need to, whatever. Even something like, potions are still on cooldown, so I'm going to let X or Y or Z go at this pace. That indicates 3 things. The pace is too fast, but you aren't being cheap, you're using consumables to attempt to keep up, and you're willing to continue at this too fast pace, but you've listed the cost of the sacrifices for everyone to consider and weigh. The next is, generally speaking, don't pre-hot or pre-shield your tank, because it creates either direct or indirect threat issues and could even result in complete loss of aggro. Exceptions might be a mage tank or a pet tank assignment or some other gimmicky thing. But really, the only tanky tank you'd want to consider pre-shielding is a paladin who starts off full mana and you expect to quickly benefit from spiritual attunement. While in combat, Power Word Shield is okay to use on tanks, but only those who already have a full or near full rage bar. The fifth tip is heal pets and the life-tapping warlocks. It really just makes the fights end sooner. Some may accuse that of a meter padding technique, but really what you want and what this game is about is making bosses die. If you really want to pad meters, the best way to do it is just stand in fire and binding heal the world. Number 6, that's develop a rapport with your most common co-healers. Like any relationship, that rapport builds a list of unspoken behaviors and even some forgiveness when you end up messing up. Number 7 is shuffle the roles around a little bit as you see weaknesses within the healing assignments. It takes pressure off anyone who's floundering. Just be sure to follow up with that player later so he's ready to take another stab at it the next week. Number 8 is be alert to fight through an extra pack or patrol. If you're sleeping, you'll wipe. Don't be afraid to blow cooldowns or consumables if it prevents a wipe. Generally speaking, that one potion ended up costing less than the repair bill and the time you spent returning back to your original position. I guess most importantly there is don't brag about it. If you do pull that off, everyone's probably deserving of a victory, so just leave it at that. Number 9, final here, is have fun. This is universal, but it really should be obvious to everyone around you. Not only does that boost your forgiveness with the others, but it also creates a chance that you'll come back. It increases that chance. If you're worried about getting bored or having too much fun because the content is too easy, check out my video on mini games coming up soon.